Welcome to 1d8 plus 1, and once again, we're the Luna Orbs. We're talking about the failure of everything in that type of sense. There's Wall of Ice, Wall of Fire, and, let's see, Scorching Ray. That's another popular one that doesn't exist in that sense. There's Call Lightning Storm, too. Where is C? There's Divine Favor, and that is right in that sense. Let's see here. It's Greater Magic Weapon. And notice in the greater type thing, they're usually with a comma afterwards. Not complicated. Not to do Scorching Ray here. It's Restoration. Never seen any of those before. There's Scorching Ray, Saving Throw none. Don't know what that means. And let's see, Restoration, Resurrection, in that type of sense. I don't know where Resurrection is. Let me do Call Lightning and Lightning, same spell, because that's the way they are. Let's speed this up here. And there's the Lightning Bolt, Sorcerer Wizard 3, and I guess that's a third caster, but yeah, it's a fifth caster in that sense. Now we've got Gate and Calling Creatures, which is a 1-block spell, and we've got, let's see here, another lot, and there's Call Lightning, Evocation Electricity, Druid 3. Don't know what that means either. And let's see here. Protection from Evil. Now, Protection from Evil, Abjuration good, Cleric level good, and 1. Let's go ahead and skip our block here. And we've got our Inter-Ruler thing there. And it's not taking up a fair amount of space. Let's see if I can focus on that. So, what am I looking at here? Yeah. Yep. There we go. And that's cents. Those are inches. And I'm not sure if that'll focus on that. There it is. Okay. So now on that type of sense, that is barely. That's almost an inch to an inch and a half of material from Protection from Evil spell resistance. Now, first sentence, spell, evil, from, summon, that's 3 lines, which it isn't, it's 0 lines, and that's magical bearer, distance of 1 foot. Now, without bold or italics, it creates a magical barrier around the subject at a distance of 1 foot. Barrier moves with the subject and has 3 major effects. First, the subject gains a +2 deflection bonus to AC and a +2 resistance bonus on saves. Second, the barrier blocks any attempt to possess the warded creature by a magic jar attack, for example, or to exercise mental control over the creature, including enchantment charm effects and enchantment compulsion effects that grant the caster ongoing control over the subject, such as dominate person. Now, here's the second one. There's an indentation, which doesn't exist. Second, the barrier blocks any attempt to possess the warded creature. First, the subject gains a +2 deflection bonus to AC and a +2 resistance bonus on saves. That's on page 266 of the PHB. And third, the spell prevents bodily contact. Now let's go back to how much space it took up. That is only a 1-inch space. I'm looking at 5.5 inches of text, 5 1/4, and we still didn't finish the rest of the reading of the spell. So that's typical. That's what should occur, and no one should pull that information out. Because that's what we do. We're gifted that way. And it's version 3.5, and see, V version 3.5, and then the player's handbook. And for a bonus type thing for today, for those who can't do acronyms, which are unnecessarily wrong in that type of sense, in a 3-4-4-3, there is the left outside line backers. That's the B and an L. Let's do all the circles. L, O, L, B. Left outside linebacker. Now, well, when I get a 4-3, I pick up an extra linebacker in the middle, and they didn't decide to call the middle 1 and middle 2. So since they're in the middle type thing, they had middle, and then the linebackers in the middle became, instead of middle linebackers, they became interior linebackers. Now, how's this going to work? Interior linebackers, L, B, I. Let's do the circles. ILB1 and ILB2. Pretty simple. I've got 4 linebackers on here, and here I've got down linemen. Then I've got linebackers, and then from there I've got secondary. Now let's write that out in any decode type thing. I've got secondary, I've got linebackers, and I've got down linemen. Now I'm going to put 4, and I need to keep having my people add up to 11. Not complicated. So now 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers, and 4 in secondary. 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 4 is 11. 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 4 the secondary, that's 11 people. Not complicated. 3 down linemen, then 4 linebackers, and then 4 secondary. Same thing again. 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 4 is 11. Now for the standard nickel type thing, that's 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers, and then because they're subbing out one of their outside linebackers for nickel cornerback, and then 5 secondary. 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 5 is 11. Well, I want to change mine up. I don't want just 2 linebackers. I want 5 of them or something like that. Okay, well, 5 there. And I've still got 5 secondary. Oh, I've got 1 down lineman type thing there. So 1 down lineman, in that type of sense, 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 5 is 11 people. 1 down lineman, 1 DL, 5 LBs or 5 linebackers, 5 of the people out there in your substitution or secondary. Not complicated. Same thing, the dime. Got 4 down linemen. I'm going to sub out another linebacker from that, and 4 minus 1. 2 minus 1 type thing, and leave 1 left over. But the extra person didn't go on the line, and they're not in the linebackers. So I guess to keep it balanced, I'm going to add 1 of the 5 there. That's 6. 6 secondary, 2 cornerbacks, left and right, nickel cornerback, dime cornerback, free safety, strong safety, plus the middle linebacker, that's 7 people, plus the 4 on the line in that sense. 2 defensive ends and 2 defensive tackles. So now that's 4 plus 1, that's 5, plus 6, is 11 people on the side of the field for the defense. Now the same thing. Well, I'm going to do the same thing, but I want 2 linebackers here, and I'm going to keep the 6 secondary. Well, that's 8 people so far. Then I'm only going to be able to put 3 on the line type thing, like the base of the 3-4. See, 3 on the line, and the 3-4's got 3 on the line. Now, in that type of sense, that's 3 plus 2, and that's 5, and then 5 plus 6, that's 11. And that's bonus football plays in that type of sense. Something else that's not really read in is of part strength. Shame. Alright, well, have a great one. Goodbye. Not really shame. Just, just kind of be wary of how fast you take on something out in the great wild, so to speak. We kind of conquered it by doing the number type things, but yeah, that's it. Yeah. So in that type of sense, I'm not sure what you're going to do afterwards, but at least you know in that type of sense the corner truth behind formations and protection from evil. So, okay, well, that's the PHP in that type of sense, and I covered protection from evil earlier today, and also covered your formations. Thanks again, and have a great one.